Welcome back to your channel name. Today we've got something absolutely wild, the 2026 Honda Gold Wing Camper Trike. I'm talking about the legendary Gold Wing touring platform reimagined as a three-wheeled, fully livable camper that blends motorcycle freedom with tiny home practicality. Stick around because we'll go through the exterior, the interior, how it performs on the road, and what this kind of build will likely cost you. Let's roll. From the moment you see it parked on the street, the Gold Wing Camper Trike announces itself. The silhouette keeps the Gold Wing's long, low touring profile but gains presence from a wider rear track and a boxy, aerodynamic camper module that integrates cleanly into the bike's lines. Honda's 2026 styling updates are visible up front: sharper LED headlights, a more aggressive adjustable windscreen, and streamlined fairings that reduce turbulence. The Trike conversion adds beefy, forged alloy rear wheels and a chrome suspension cradle that looks purposeful rather than tacked on. Attention to detail is high. Body color panels match the factory paint, the camper's seams are tight, and vents and ports are recessed so the whole thing reads as one machine rather than a bike with a camper glued to it. Practical exterior touches include a low-placed entry step, wide side doors with positive latches, integrated LED marker lights all around, and a roof-mounted solar panel option that keeps the camper's auxiliary battery topped up when parked. The storage game is strong. The Gold Wing's signature glove boxes remain, but the Trike adds two lockable side panniers in the rear module plus a front trunk big enough for a full-face helmet and weather gear. There's also a thoughtful utility hatch housing shore power and fresh water inlet, and an easy-to-reach waste cassette access if the model includes onboard sanitation. Overall, the exterior blends touring motorcycle elegance with real camper functionality. It's assertive but not gaudy. Step inside and the interior is where the concept starts turning heads. The cockpit remains recognizably Gold Wing: plush heated seats, a low center console with intuitive controls, and an updated infotainment screen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But behind the rider and passenger is where the camper magic happens. The living area is compact but efficiently laid out. Think tiny house on three wheels. A two-person dinette converts into a flat sleeping area. High-density foam mattress and blackout shades make overnighting comfortable. Cupboards and drawers use soft close hardware, and clever integrated bungee loops keep everything secure while on the move. Materials are premium: marine-grade vinyl for seating, lightweight composite cabinetry, and easy-clean laminated countertops. The kitchenette is minimalist but useful: single-burner stove, stainless basin with foot pump or electric water option, and a drawer refrigerator sized for a couple of days of road food. Lighting is LED throughout with dimmable zones so you can set ambient scenes at night. Ventilation is handled by a rooftop vent fan and side windows with screens. No more bugs in your sleeping bag. Many builds include a compact chemical toilet tucked under a seat and an outdoor shower hookup. Others offer a sealed cassette toilet or the option to forego plumbing in favor of extended range and weight savings. Storage is clever: under bench lockers, overhead cubbies, and a dedicated gear bay accessible from the exterior for folding chairs and a compact grille. For long trips, Honda's accessory list usually includes cruise control, adaptive damping, and a rider aid package, all very useful when you're towing the additional mass of a camper module. Performance is the part that makes this vehicle fascinating. The Gold Wing's flat six engine, tuned for 2026 to balance torque and emissions, remains the heart. Expect strong low-end torque, smooth power delivery, and a character that prefers relaxed highway cruising rather than snap-and-attack sportiness. With the Trike conversion and camper module, the weight and aerodynamic profile change the dynamics, but that's by design. Gear ratios are adjusted, the suspension is uprated, and the braking system gets reinforced components and ABS tuned for three wheels. The result is a surprisingly composed ride for a vehicle that looks like an RV on two wheels. Handling at speed remains confidence-inspiring. The Trike geometry reduces the need to balance at low speeds and gives stability when stopping or idling. Cornering is more sedan-like than motorcycle-like. You lean less and steer with more input from the handlebars and differential rear track, but the setup is predictable and safe. Acceleration from a stop feels brisk for a camper. You won't be winning drag races, but merging onto highways and passing slower traffic feels sane and controllable. Fuel economy understandably drops compared to a stock Gold Wing. Expect lower miles per gallon, especially when carrying two people in gear. Range depends on tank size and load, but many owners plan for more frequent stops or an auxiliary fuel solution for long, remote trips. Ride comfort is a Gold Wing hallmark and remains so in camper trike form. Long-distance seat cushioning, an adjustable windscreen that channels airflow away from the living compartment, and refined noise insulation in the camper shell keep cabin noise down. The added mass of the camper smooths out some of the highway ripples, but it also transmits more vibration at low speeds if the drivetrain isn't perfectly isolated, something to check on test rides. The electrical system is scaled up, dual batteries, an isolator so the starting battery doesn't get drained by camper loads, and an inverter for 110/230ths of a volt appliances are common options. Heating and cooling in the living area vary by build. Options include diesel heaters, small electric heater mats, or AC units if you're willing to carry the extra weight and power draw. Safety features are more important than ever. Modern Gold Wings come with traction control, multi-mode ABS, blind spot detection, and adaptive cruise, all valuable with the camper's changed mass distribution. Visibility is helped by a high-mount camera option that feeds into the cockpit screen, helping with rearward awareness when changing lanes or parking. On the security side, central locking for the camper module and an alarmed ignition system help protect gear when you're away from the vehicle. Now the money talk, price. Because the 2026 Honda Gold Wing Camper Trike is often a manufacturer-backed limited-run conversion or a dealer custom conversion depending on region, pricing varies. Expect to start with the base 2026 Gold Wing MSRP and then add the trike conversion and camper module. As a rough guide, the base bike might be in the ballpark of standard industry pricing for a flagship touring motorcycle in 2026, then tack on conversion costs. Conservative estimates put fully optioned, factory-backed Gold Wing Camper Trikes in the low to mid six-figure range in some markets, while simpler dealer or custom conversions can start in the high five-figure range. If you're on a tighter budget, there are DIY kits and smaller camper pods that bring the cost down, but you trade factory warranty coverage and turnkey reliability for savings. Always confirm local taxes, import duties, and certification costs. Converting a vehicle from 2 to 3 wheels can trigger different registration and inspection requirements in many countries. If you're considering buying, 1. Think in terms of total ownership. Fuel, insurance rates may be higher for modified vehicles, servicing for a custom drivetrain, and storage. But for the rider who wants to cross continents and still sleep in something cozier than a tent, the Gold Wing Camper Trike is a uniquely freeing compromise. Wrapping up, the 2026 Honda Gold Wing Camper Trike is an inspired blend of motorcycle soul and camper practicality. It keeps the touring comfort and refinement Gold Wing riders love while adding a livable space that expands what motorcycling can be. Whether it's a weekend escape to the coast or a months-long road pilgrimage, this machine opens routes that traditional RVs and motorcycles can't fully cover on their own. It's not cheap, and it changes the riding feel, but for the right person it's nothing short of transformative. If you like this walkthrough, leave a comment telling me what feature you'd prioritize: solar, a bigger fridge, or more storage. Hit like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more in-depth vehicle reviews, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next ride. Safe travels and I'll see you on the road.